Shalom, shalom. What's the word, y'all? Yes, sir. I'm back for just for a real quick one. You know what I'm saying? Not too long on this one. I ain't really wanna I don't want to make this too long because I really spoke a little bit about this. Well, Shabbat Shalom. I might say that. I gotta say that also because it is the Sabbath day. So yes, I don't want to make this too long, but I've been talking about it a lot. And I've been it was highly recommended by a couple people that wanted me to talk about this a little bit. So I'm gonna speak about it today, but make sure I got this camera straight back a little bit. Yeah. But today, before I get started, I want to say make sure y'all like, subscribe, and care less about a comment. Just make sure y'all share it though. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like mostly anything so people can get so this word can get out, man. Let the world know, about what's really going on. So yes, today my message is gonna be about it's long wait like the last one. It's one I've been telling y'all about when it come down to seasons. How us as a people, like we go through different seasons. It says in the Bible when I'm about to read in a little while, let y'all know it says like it's a different season for everything. Everything you go through is always something. It's just seasonal. Nothing just lasts forever. Nothing goes on for the rest of your life. It's just seasonal. So to piggyback off of that, I'm gonna read my verse today is gonna be from maybe read from Ecclesiastics 3:3, and it says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to rend, and a time to sue. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace." So basically, there it goes right there. It's basically just telling you, what you're going through, what you're dealing with. It's always just a season for that. Whether you be going through your season of mourning, your season of hate, your season of loss, your season of worry, your season of peace, your season of war, whatever you might be going through, it's always something, that's just for a season. It don't last forever. You know what I'm saying? Because so many people I know that might come to the realization where God put them in a season of war. They steady feel like they getting attacked spiritually. They getting attacked from every angle by people. They getting attacked by all these things that's coming against them. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta understand, like it's all for a season, and nothing lasts forever. And then you go through the season of love. The love where you like when you meet somebody, and you feel like okay, well you on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can conquer the world together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't no breaking y'all apart. Then you go to the season where where it's you finally found out who this person really is, and now you don't like this person as much no more. So it's time for it's a time to break up. You know what I'm saying? So and the time for the time for loss. That's the season of loss. It's like when you go through the season of like you start to lose more than what you gain. You start to lose a lot of things that you once had or possessed. God takes it away from you. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, it's always seasonal. So don't get into the mind frame where you feel like okay, well why is this happening to me? Why I got to keep going through this? Why I got to keep dealing with that? You're only going through it because it's only a time for it's a season that you're in right now. You're in the season of loss. You might be in a season of gain where he's giving you more. You know what I'm saying? Giving you a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And you love it and you reaping the blessings of what and you're laboring out there. So it's always good to know when you in because so many people like we fall victim to that like okay well like you unsure, you confused about certain things, and now but a lot of people like a lot of questions that us go through as a people as us as we go through, the answers be right in the Bible. People look towards the world, they look towards society, they look towards anything else than what God can tell you about the answer. They don't wanna look towards towards the true guidance of God, of Yah, that can really guide you and take you the way you need to be and give you the answers you're really looking for, because a lot of people when we when we're going through these seasons or whatever, we always look for carnal things to get us out, and we look for carnal things to help us, get through these things. But in the Bible, it helps you. It helps you get through. It helps you to identify it, and it teaches you how to how to deal with it, and to let stay strong, stand strong, and endure. Like I did my video the other day, endure the season that you're in, and because sometimes God, like I said, God will put you in a season, purposely, just to bring something out of you, to help you, to help edify you, to help you grow as a person, to help you grow spiritually, mentally, and physically. It's not always so much physically or mentally. It's more spiritually. That's what you got to do. Every time you go through a tough spot in your life or a tough period in your life, is always to help you grow spiritually. And sometimes mentally also, but mostly it's spiritually. When it's something from God, definitely it's always spiritually. So yes, know your season that you're in. Know your season that you're dealing with, know your season, because if you know it and you can identify it, then okay, you be like, all right, well, I'm just in the season of mourning right now. That's why I'm dealing with so much, feel like I'm depressed and everything, or I feel like, I'm losing a lot of people and all that type of stuff, and I feel like, I'm not really gaining as much. I'm not really, in a happy season right now. It's all because, it's your season, and everything we go through in life is always seasons, Either it is a season of always a testimony also. Through these seasons we go through, it's always something you learn from that, and it's always a testimony to like try to help somebody else, to try to edify somebody, to try to get them to the point where like, okay, well, I can help them get through that because I've been through it already. So now God put me through that so I can help them, and let them know, what I'm saying, how to do it different, or how to be strong in that season, and how to live that season out the best way you know how, what I'm saying, to help them get through that, because most people they don't see it anyways, and they fall victim to that because like they like, okay, well, I'm not gonna ever get up out of here. I'm not gonna ever, see another way out of this, but it's always a way out, but it's always for a short period of time, And God sends people sometimes, when it comes down to us we feel like we're alone in a certain season or whatever, like a season of loneliness, God placed you in that season of loneliness, so He could get through to you. He could talk to you more. He could try to help you, or try to help you, what I'm saying, figure out some things about yourself. Try to help you remove some things, what I'm saying. Try to help you get more into your life that He want to give to you. So He put you in the season of loneliness so you can focus on Him, So it's always, to get closer to God. It's always for Him to help you become a better you, what I'm saying, to become a better version of yourself, So yeah, it's always a season for everything, Me, at one point, recently, I think that was last year. No, I think my season of, I wouldn't say lost, but I was like my season of war. It's the season I was just in. I think it's over now. I'm not sure because I don't feel as much. I still get spiritual warfare. Don't get me wrong, but I don't feel as much spiritual warfare that I was dealing with. So I know my season of war is over with. So but now I'm in a season of. I'm not sure what season I'm in right now. I don't know if it's the season of love. I don't think it's the season of love yet, but it's possibly the season of gain. Because I haven't been the season of loss yet. No, I haven't done that. I think I've had my season of loss already. So that's the season is over with. But I'm hopefully the next season I'm trying to beat my season of gain. I want to be gaining more than I'm losing. I want to be elevating more than anything. That's the one thing we almost look for. Elevation when it comes down to your spiritual walk with God. But you can't elevate sometimes. I'm gonna go off topic. You cannot elevate sometimes. Because we hanging on to certain things. We hanging on to certain people. So you must always always look towards the elevation and look towards to grow. Grow in your season. Always grow. What I'm saying. Always make sure you're doing things to help you grow. Because if you constantly doing the same old thing and constantly thinking you're gonna get new results, that's preposterous. That's no type of way that's gonna happen. If you constantly keep doing the same old thing and think you're gonna get different results, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta do something different. Do something new, because that's how God shows up in your life. That's how God shows His most miraculous miracles in your life, when you're doing something that's out of your ordinary, when you're doing something that's not familiar to you. A lot of places where I got my biggest blessings from, I was somewhere I didn't know nobody or know where I was at half of the time. I'll be out there dangling sometimes, so I'll be in random places. People look at me like, man, what you doing over there? Or why you even over there with the people? Because man, I don't look at situations like that. I don't look at me just being in nowhere where you expect a certain type of race to be, where you expect a certain type of of caliber of people to be. I ain't one of them type of people. I'm the type of cat that go anywhere. You'll see me probably somewhere with like a whole bunch of Asian people at. I'll probably be the only black person there. I'm that type of cat to do stuff like that because it's unfamiliar to me. You know, it's something I'm not used to. You know, so I go places like that to learn. I go places like that to grow. You know, to teach me something, to help me. You know, get back to me. You know what I'm saying? To help me grow as a person, as a whole. You know, because if you be stuck in one category for so long, you get used to that. You know, you become stagnant, you become stuck. So it's always good to step outside your circle. It's always good to step outside your comfort zone. That's how you grow. That's how you become a better version of yourself. You know? So always be growing. Always be doing more and better yourself and becoming a better version of you, so God can create you and mold you into the person He wants you to be. So yes, I didn't want to come over here talking too long, man. So it's like almost 11 minutes in, so I don't want to come over here talking too much about it. But yes, I told you I was gonna do this, so I had to make sure I do that. But seasons, yes, it's all to help you grow. It's always to make you become a better person, and always to help you become the person that God wants you to be as He molded you to be. So it's some things you have to lose, some things you have to gain, some people you have to be around for a little while and then they'll leave, you know what I'm saying? Some people you love, some people are gonna walk away, some people gonna stay, some people that's not. You know, some things you're gonna have, some you're not gonna have. So you're gonna be at war sometime, you're not gonna be at war. You're gonna be mourning a lot, but you're not gonna be mourning. You're gonna be times you're gonna have to harvest, and then you know sometimes you're not gonna harvest. Sometimes you're gonna be planted. It's all different seasons. It's all different things. It's like I just said in Ecclesiastes. So, but yes, I hope I hope y'all learn something from this. You know, and just know like whatever you're going through right now, it's only a season. Don't let it discourage you. Don't let it put you in the season of depression. Don't let it put you in a place where you're like, okay, well, you feel like, okay, it's over for me and this is it. No, that's not it. You know, it's only a stepping stone. Your latter days are better than your former. You know what I'm saying? It's always better. So God has something better for you. He has something more for you. So just stay in the fight. You know, don't give up. Your season is coming to an end. You know, God has something better for you. The storm is almost over. You know, so yes, that's my video for today. My word for y'all, my closing words to y'all. You know, stay in it. You know, the season is almost over. Your blessing is coming. So yes, that's my video today for about the seasons. I told y'all I was gonna do it. You know, I didn't want to make this too long because you know I spoke about it a lot in my past videos. So I just want to give y'all a little bit more insight about it. So yes, give me a couple more days. I got another one coming, man. This gonna be a strong one. This gonna be a strong one. It's more about distraction. This one is called. I'm gonna give y'all a little please. It's called distraction. That's my next message gonna be about. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do it because I still want to do one about why God allows suffering and everything too. I told you a little bit about that, but distractions, man, like this one thing that I noticed about distraction, I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna piggyback off this on the next video. I'm probably gonna wind up doing it tomorrow too, because I want to constantly keep it going now because you know I got my phone now and we're good now, you know. So yes, the one thing about distractions that y'all need to know, you never know you, and I heard somebody else say this too, and this is true. I stand on this. You never know you're being distracted until you're distracted. That's the thing. That's how distraction work because I'm not gonna go too far into it. I'm gonna leave y'all with that though. You never know you being distracted until you distract. You never know something is a distraction until you are distracted. So you gotta guard your heart, guard your eyes, guard your ears, guard everything so you don't get thrown off of what God needs you to do. And I'm gonna go back into that tomorrow. Trust me. I'm leaning towards tomorrow. I ain't gonna put it off. I'm leaning towards tomorrow. We're gonna finish it. So yes, that's my next one. So yes, sir. Y'all give me a couple days, man. Let me get back with y'all. No, give me to tomorrow, definitely, because we're going to do it. We're going to get that one. I'm telling you about it. I'm going to really talk about it. You know, I ain't had none of the videos like lately, Joe, of me just really coming in, just really kicking some knowledge to y'all about stuff because, you know, like I told y'all, man, I got a new baby and everything. You know, I'm trying to move, so I'm trying to get everything in order, you know. So, but yes, it's going to be a good space now, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm going to be doing these videos and everything, too, so, you know, but yes, definitely, that's going to be my next one. So, y'all bear with me, man. It's all love. I'm gonna get back with y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Shalom. Love.